Hi everyone, it's Marissa here and welcome back to Life Lab Talk in English. Today we have something very interesting to talk about. It is what is behind the behaviors and the habits that you have. What makes you do what you do now? What made you choose what you choose now? Those are the things that we call values. Values are what you deem important. So I have an example for you. We're going to look at why George and Sarah, as a couple, they've been together for a year and they both live close to their parents, but they have their own space and they have different values. Sarah has her 5 first most important things are: Number 1, her boyfriend, which is George. 2, her family, which are her parents. 3, her health. 4, her work and career. And 5, money. While George has number 1, work and career. Number 2, his family. Number 3, his friends. Number 4, his leisure and relaxation. Number 5, his girlfriend, which is Sarah. Now, let's look at their behaviors. What happens daily for them both? What do you think Sarah will do first thing in the morning? Do you feel like she would try to text George or want to text George? She might text George. She might text good morning or whatever, checking in the morning. And then she'll go to work and she'll probably exercise. She'll take care of herself as well as she will come back home in the evening and have dinner with her parents because her number 2 values are her family. What do you think happened during the day at work? Do you think she'll be thinking of George? Do you think she'll be wanting to text George? George is not replying, definitely. Let's come over to George. What do you think George's day is like? Yes, he'll wake up early, he'll go to work early, and once his head is in the work, he's gonna be there sunk in. He's gonna finish up his work with joy, of course, because this is what is important to him. So will he be checking his texts? Will he be replying his texts? Might not. And he might finish work late. What will he do next? Will he text her right away after work? Maybe not. He might just go home and have dinner with his parents first, listen to his mom talking about her cat walking on the keyboard and all of that for an hour or 2. After that, what will happen? His friends might call, hey, let's come out for a drink. He might go out for a drink or 2. And then he's gonna come home, he's gonna relax, he's gonna take a shower, take a bath, whatever he likes. Then he's gonna call Sarah last thing at night. What do you think he'll say? He's gonna say, I've finished everything, I'm about to go to bed now, so have a good night, sweet dreams, I love you, bye. Do you think that's enough for Sarah? She's been waiting all day long. Do you think Sarah will feel okay with it? Maybe not. This is one thing that creates this understandable relationship. It's like you don't understand the other person and you try to cope with it, but you're not comfortable with it. It's just not happy. But you don't understand what the other person is thinking because you're using your standards to judge the other person. But people have different values. People have different things that they find important in their lives. So with George and Sarah, if they do understand their values, they'll talk to each other easier. They'll have a better relationship because they understand what's important to the other. George, if he knows that he's the number 1 importance in her life, then he might text her more or he might at least have a longer conversation, have a time booked out for her in the evening and make sure that she's comfortable daily. For Sarah, if she knows that work is very important to George, and so she will leave George more space for him to get whatever he wants to do done during a day. But throughout a month or a week, they might have to work it out how they want to communicate or how they want their relationship to be like. However, there's one thing very important here. If you look at George's value, George doesn't have money there. So would he do the work that doesn't earn him money? Possibly. Values are what's behind your behaviors. Whatever you do, whatever choice you choose, whatever behavior you have, whatever word you choose to say, whoever you choose to spend your time with, all of those decisions are based on what you find important, which are the values. If the values are not aligned with your goals, then your behavior will never bring you there. So in NLP, we have processes that we can do step by step by step for you to actually change those values into the values that are aligned with your goals, into the values that will drive your behaviors to your goals. So you will be changing your your habits easier. You don't have to force yourself too much because we've changed the structure, the strategies of your values so that you do everything effortlessly and everything's so easy for you. What is the manual way? If you don't have NLP as one of your tools, what do you have to do? You have to change everything around you so that everything is aligned with the value that you want to have. Through a period of time, you will change. Yes, it's going to be a lot of work. So if anybody is interested in the NLP process, give us a call. We can help you with that. And if you've tried the manual way, the harder way, give us some comments. What have you gone through? Maybe it will be very beneficial for others as well. And see you next week.